my dog?
Dog's fine. Just sleeping. Sit. I'm wearing a bomb. Anyone comes in, I touch the button, and we die. Now, give me the name.
They claim to be UDI, but I don't know who they really are. I'm doing everything I can to find out who's responsible.
You're lying! Who killed my daughter?
I'm sorry. I truly don't know yet.
The explosive the bombers use is Semtex H?
Yes. Yes. You know about Semtex?
I know Semtex H. During the war, Czechs make for the army. Good for bombs and traps.
In Vietnam?
Yes. Many American people died by Semtex H. Now, UDI used to kill my daughter. That's ironic.
I've read your history. We both know about war. We've both tried to put it behind us. You and me, we're alike.
We are nothing alike. You're nothing. You kill women and children. Names!
To Almighty God, I don't know. Wait. I've set a trap for them when they use the next bomb. When they claim responsibility for the next bombing, they'll use a code word. Telling the police they're UDI. I've changed that code word. So when they use it, they'll know.
You have one day.
What if they don't set off a bomb by then?
24 hours.
Perfect.
The names.
That's all he wanted. That is all he wanted.
All I asked for was just the names. I know you work. Look, I know you work for. Look, you used to be one of them. I know you have somebody that I can talk to. All I'm asking for is just for you to give me the names. So I have to say, if you had just given him the names, you know how much of this shit would have just not happened.
So I have to ask you this. I know folks heard me and Dee's review of The Foreigner. So I have to ask you, Sue, since I'm pretty sure this is your first time watching The Foreigner.
That it was.
What did you think of this movie in this era of Jackie Chan kind of being a serious actor? I think it was probably one of his better projects, or what were your thoughts?
Well, first of all, I already saw. This isn't the first time I take that back. This is the first time that America seen Jackie Chan be this serious. Previous instances was I would say like the first 20 minutes of New Police Story back in 2004, and the other movie that he filmed in Japan called Shinjuku Incident.
Yeah.
I knew he was going to mention that.
Which I would love to kick the shit out of whoever said that was supposed to be Scarface, and I'm like, fuck you guys. That shit was it was on. I had the DVD cover. Somebody said it's the Scarface of China. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Like, what the fuck?
Why?
Thank you.
You didn't make that connection. You know what? Actually, I heard that too, but I just didn't remember where. Oh my god, that's so stupid.
Yeah.
And I bet he thought he was clever.
My take on it was that I enjoyed this movie very much. Like, I always love to see Jackie like play roles that that he doesn't necessarily play all the time. Even roles that that he doesn't play that much in China. Just seeing him play a dramatic, seeing him take a dramatic was a breath of fresh air. The fact that he got to play that role the entire movie. I mean, think about it. This man took, because I got so many vibes off of this movie. Like, I'm getting John Q. I'm getting Taken. I'm getting The Equalizer. I'm just getting like all these different movie vibes, and it's all going towards Jackie Chan. What I love was seeing Pierce Brosnan play Irish Walter White.
Yes, he was.
I don't know about Walter White, but yeah.
No, think about it. He looked like him. He looked like Bryan Cranston in Breaking Bad.
I don't know about
Give the no, seriously. Give him the old man beard. He still had like that like he still had like. I mean, he just looked like him. He had the glasses. He had the mannerisms somewhat like him. He just reminded me of just frustrated old white man.
No, I like how every time it did go down, he did have this, Stairs in Belfast look on his face. No, because he was like, why would you do that? I killed a lot of you. Fuck off.
This right here, folks. The whole premise of this movie, right? Jackie Chan is actually his character. On the outlook, he's this father of his daughter. She got killed in a bombing. What we end up finding out is that he was a former Vietnam Special Forces guy that wanted to get the fuck out the goddamn country. And his daughter was the only person that came out alive. And I think his wife got killed, I believe. Wife and other kid got killed.
His wife died giving birth to his daughter.
Okay.
And he had
two other kids. His two other kids were taken by pirates.
Yeah.
Thai pirates, by the way.
Thai pirates. Yeah, that's rough.
So you can just assume that they did too.
Seeing that shit happen, like, bro, you need to go ahead and cancel that Christmas.
So he finally got a quiet life living in London. Then the IRA just decided to show up out of nowhere. It's, hey, nigga, it's the 1970s again. Kabloosh. You know what I mean? Yo.
And Pierce Brosnan plays a deputy of Northern Ireland, and because he has connections, he's a former member of the IRA, and because he has those connections, throughout the movie, he's like pressing out his former guys, like, yo, dog, you need to give me some fucking names because I got the Parliament down my ass right now. So,
and did you like how Jackie paced this very nicely for the movie? Like, first go to the cops. Second, I'm watching the news. Oh, the deputy director, he's a former IRA. I know he's got to know somebody that's behind this. Like, let me go to this guy. Oh, I tried calling him first. I'll call him on the phone and spoke to him. Didn't seem to take me too seriously. Well, let me go ahead and take this trip over there, and I'm going to see him directly. Goes to see that man directly. Right then and there, Pierce Brosnan should have been like, shit, this guy's serious. He really wants to know. I mean, look, I understand I got kids myself, but dude, I really can't tell you like who it was that did it because I legit don't know.
But you know what the great part about all this? The second we all seen Pierce Brosnan, we all said the same thing. He did it.
Yeah, I was the same way.
We all knew he was a bad guy. We all knew he was a bad guy.
But the thing is, you find out it's not even really Pierce so much as his fucking wife was the one that was behind all that shit. It's like, god damn, like, holy shit.
First of all, and Betty, how do you know that? This is how I knew that the wife was definitely behind shit when she said, like, when she brought up her dead brother. I'm like, dead brother? I was like, hold up, dead brother? Oh, and your husband didn't do nothing about it?
And you probably say he did nothing about it because Pierce Brosnan, not only because he's basically the liaison for the IRA or people were still within the IRA. He was a high-ranking member in the IRA also. So for him not to do something, oh, hell yeah, that pissed her off. She held that grudge tight. And the second she said that, I said, you know what, Pierce? Do what you do best. Shoot bitches in the face. You need to get rid of her. Just get it over with, man.
And that's the key, too, because on top of that, because Pierce Brosnan's character, he plays Liam Hennessy. And the fact that, number one, they start off the movie. Yeah, Liam is out here. Yeah, Liam was fucking behind his wife's back, and me and D were laughing at the subtlety of the fact of after he fucks his broad, he's on the phone with his wife. He's all like, yeah, we just came out of a meeting, honey. And I'm like, really? You're breathing pretty heavy there to come out of a meeting.
She was like, that happened hours ago. Yeah, but they got caught up. But you didn't copy that. I won't go into it any further, okay?
I did like he got bold and just got angry straight up. I'm sorry. He got Clover angry.
Look, here's the thing that get me. This is coming from a married man. The second you get mad back at the wife like that, oh, you fucking.
Oh yeah, she picked, but see, that's the thing. That's something that me and D picked on too. She had that look in her face like, oh, he fucking, but you don't want to say it to him on the phone, right?
See, it's so funny. The second he didn't know, it was really funny to me because I was like, for me, when we saw it in the movie theater, shout outs to our boy Julian. He was there, and this nigga turned into everybody. Just went full nigga by the time Jackie turned up. Because the second Jackie turned up, and we're going to get to that part when he turned up, I'm gonna let y'all know what Julian did. But anyway, so the second you see him in the bed with this young chick, I was just like, of course Pierce Brosnan was fucking.
But the fact that his wife turned around and fucked Liam's his nephew and shit, she was like,
oh, here's how ain't shit my wife is. Oh, you heard the names. I'm like, there you go. Like, you hear them names? Yep. There's a Patty, a Nick, a Liam, a Sean. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a Mickey. Like, I'm pretty sure there was a Seamus there. Let's just put him in there anyway. It's like, yep. All these good Irish names. I was like, you ain't shit for that.
Oh my god, man.
Look, dude, I'm surprised they said Patty and three dudes and say, what?
But see, here's the thing. To really sell you on that, he has a teenage daughter. I believe she's going to the prom, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, she was supposed to be going to prom. She was going to pick up her dress, and Jackie was getting ready to park the car, and then this sweet STI pulls up, backs into him, and causes a nice quick little accident. But never mind that, because we get an explosion.
Oh man, and he does his best acting, searching for his daughter in the wreckage, and he's a broken man at that point.
Notice that one thing I took notice of. Notice that when Jackie Chan runs inside of the destroyed back to building, he ran in searching for his daughter the same way he runs away from people trying to avoid a fight.
No, this dude. What happened? But the real heartbreaking part was when you see it later on that night, and you see the cameraman. You still Jackie is still inside the, exploded building, clenching onto his dead daughter, and it's really heartbreaking because and then it hits you. Wow, Jackie can act, and then if you're D, because I can enjoy shit. And you're sitting there saying, wow. He's technically a Trump supporter in China.
That's gonna probably hurt a lot of people like Rush Hour, and they're like, "Is he a Trump supporter? Is he right?" I was like, "I don't know."
No. I'm saying, look. It's the equivalent of a Trump supporter. Trust me. If you look up, I'm not. Look. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not that versed enough to talk about China politics, but what I hear, he's technically like a Trump supporter. So. Yikes. Go with that how you want to go with. Anyway.
It is of note of the fact that I think a lot of Americans never really, and I mean, I'm not blaming them or anything. It really shows that people in America were only used to wacky Jackie Chan. So it was kind of interesting seeing a lot of the critics like, oh, Jackie Chan was acting. I'm like, well, no shit, he can fucking act, guys, but I can't blame them for not knowing that.
A lot of people. It's mostly because a lot of people just don't take the time. Well, I wouldn't say don't take the time. They just never watch his movies that he makes outside of America.
Yeah,
and and not his fault again. I think you just can't sell a lot of his dramatic roles in America.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Shinjuku Incident was probably the only thing you could maybe sell people on, but like I said, it was kind of a hard sell because it isn't. Because when you really watch Shinjuku Incident, it's not a lot of action. It's just a lot of drama. So it's a hard sell.
I mean, you could try because they did sell New Police Story in the States where they tried to take the serious tone of Jackie, but still him, like it was immediately taken away the minute we saw him fighting in the damn Lego store.
Oh yeah, I mean but New Police Story, despite it trying to be dramatic and stuff, I think that movie kind of that movie just shifted into Oh shit, we gotta really go back to classic Jackie police story. So have him fight in the Lego store. Yeah, let's get that going. You know, it's.
I think that just happened, man. Like even in this movie, Jackie shit went down despite it being low grade Jackie Chan. You know what I mean?
Jackie. We could tell Jackie was getting old in this movie, but damn it, he was still fucking kicking ass. I love it.
Speaking of getting old, I did like how the makeup made Jackie look like how Jackie would look like if he never got work done on his face.
First of all, see, that was nice. I was like, Jackie just drinking water and looking healthy, but you're right. He might be doing
look.
I was going to say, did y'all like seeing Police Story 1 era Jackie Chan in those photos?
I know, right?
No. It was so funny. When we saw that, I was like, yep. I remember leaning over to Chris like that was taken on Project A.
Project A, Dragons Forever, Meals on Wheels, Thunderbolt.
She was like, it was so funny. My wife saw one day. She was like, that's a clip of him off of Lucky Lucky Star, man.
Well, because didn't they do that? Didn't they do?
Hold on, Chris. Kudos to my wife for referencing the group. Yeah, that was a good one.
I mean, because they did. I think we mentioned that when we did when we talked about Who Am I and stuff, and they showed the old picture of Jackie Chan. I was like, isn't that Project A Jackie Chan? I say Aiko, my bad. I was like, isn't that?
No, but CJ, it's okay because that title Project Aiko was a pun on Project A, so you cool.
Yeah. It's just like I looked at the picture. I was like, isn't that Project A Jackie? Huh? Interesting.
Now Chris got me desiring a Jackie Chan figure of him in an anime skirt like a fucking Aiko.
Well, the closest thing you're gonna get to that is was him playing Chun-Li in City Hunter.
Don't remind me. Look. Jackie can do no wrong, but don't remind me of the first movie. By the way,
worse than Tuxedo D.
Look, here's the funny part about that.
Oh, please. The Tuxedo was City Hunter on a higher budget.
Dude, look, let me put it this way. This is kind of funny for me, but believe it or not, our listens for that episode is like terrible. Nobody likes that movie. No, fuck.
Now, I'll say this, though. I don't know whether it was you or Sue that mentioned this and stuff, the whole aspect of Taken, but like Sue said,
yeah, it was me.
He exhausted all his options before he was like, I guess I gotta fucking do this on my own, because this is where, his special force come into play. He starts, he sets off he goes back to visit Hennessy again and puts some homemade bombs in the bathroom, and when Hennessy kicks his ass out because, Mr. Kwan was getting buck with him, bombs went off.
First of all, the line he said to him was, "You'll change your mind." And when
you're fucked at that point.
When he stood up, grabbed his shit, grabbed his quote unquote groceries, my man, Hennessy tried to go for the handshake. Jackie gave him that look like, nah, bro, you get no handshake. I wanted names. Hold up. I wanted names, and you gonna give me a handshake? Nah, see, you would get a handshake back if that handshake came with them names. Since I got no names, you get no handshake. Again, hold on. Again, you'll change your mind.
Nah, you know what it was? It turned into a Della Reese right there. Oh, now you don't want it. Now you don't want to give me names. See, now I'm gonna have to bomb you.
Now I got to bomb you.
You just imagine Jackie Chan taking Syntex out of his bra.
Listen. What made me laugh is the fact that when that bomb blew up in the bathroom, at that point they didn't know it was Quan. So, and I think it's because Jackie plays Quan, and I mean the character itself, he's really good at being this unassuming person, because not even the fucking Scotland Yard picked up on Quan being this awesome dude until the end of the movie. They knew how.
No, actually, no. Hennessy knew. Hennessy knew it was him. It was when Scotland Yard came in and they checked everything out. When they found the materials that was used to make it, they said, apparently what this was a warning. This wasn't just, this wasn't enough to kill anybody. This was just a warning, just to let you know that you can be touched.
But I thought it wasn't until he attacked his home that he figured out it was Quan.
No,
at that point it was just like,
whatever.
No. He knew right away that the bombing was him. and like from his office. So then when he told him that this was nothing more than a warning to show that, that you can be touched. So he just waited it out. He said, do you want us to go after the guy? Because the materials that they found, the cop told him, yeah, whoever put this together, they wanted you to know that they put this together.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I was thinking back on it. I was like, did he put there or whatever?
Yeah, he figured it out because
you gotta think about how surgical that nigga was with that shit too, man.
Oh, you know what? That was the other movie I was thinking of. That was another movie I was thinking of, and this movie is actually from China. It's called Accident.
That sounds familiar.
Did you tell me about that?
No, see, I've told both of y'all about this movie. Accident is like this group of assassins. Of course, they're assassins. They kill people, but the way they make it look like accidents is very, very thought out.
Yeah.
And you said Jackie was a part of that?
No, he wasn't in that movie, but this was just a movie that I thought of, was how he put together these traps and bombs and shit. I was like, bro, this is some shit out of Accident.
Oh, cool. I think it was so funny because before that, and this is the part I was going to talk about what Julian did, because he had Quan. He basically had his own restaurant. I think it was called the Happy Peacock. I think that's the name of it.
Typical Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, but he lived of course, he lived upstairs, and he's just in his room. He was just being depressed, and I guess it was one of the women that worked there. She care for him and all that shit. She was basically saying like, you're not gonna spend your time up here and all that. And that's when he saw Hennessy on the television, and she was like, okay, I'm gonna come up here, I'm gonna sleep up here, and then we're going to. And she turns around, he's gone.
He was just gone.
Hold on. Julian, being the nigga that he is, starts clapping. Let's go.
This nigga went Batman on that girl, and that's when you knew, Quan about that fuck. He want all the smoke now. God damn.
It's like, wait a minute. That's a wait. Former former IRA member, and you the deputy. You mean tell me you don't know nothing about this? Nah. I'm sorry. My daughter is gone. Yes, nothing I can do will bring her back, but damn it, there's way too much shit going on for you not to know.
That being said, where are the names?
I mean, again, I went to the cops. I asked for names. The cops don't know, so I'm letting them go. Once the shit pointed to you, I figured you would give me the names. You didn't give me the names, so now I'm gonna make you give me the names. Again, and again, I'm gonna say it one more time. You'll change your mind.
But what made it more funny is later on, he decides, all right, bet. Oh, you got a mistress. I'm gonna take some pictures and try to, I'm gonna save that for later. I'm also going to follow you to your house over outside in Belfast. You got a farmhouse. Nice.
That shit's nice. That shit's sweet, man. I'm wondering how much bomb the fuck out of it.
Exactly.
He's probably thinking to himself, I see you got a farmhouse here. He's like, you got the part when he walked in and saw his dog was on the ground. I like how Hennessy looked at Jackie like, you killed my fucking dog.
Now the whole time, Hennessy is basically trying to dodge the fucking the British government because he's trying to because now one of the goals was to get his boys off of whatever was it out of jail or pardoned. He wanted to get them pardoned, but he needed the Prime Minister of England to undo it. And in the beginning of the movie, when all this went down, he said, "Just give me those pardons if y'all, and I can make sure this works." Like, okay, just give me the. All right, fine. But off the break, when he did that and then immediately went into the whole meeting trying to figure out who did what and who did where, and everybody in the room was like, look, he was like, come on, y'all. We were all in the IRA. Let's not act like we stupid here. Y'all know who did it, blah, 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 blah. For like a half a second, I was like, well, maybe he did it. He did this shit. So how's it connect back to you? That's the thing that get me. This movie.
His partner. I would say his partner was the one who did the bombing, so he knew who did it. But
your own peoples,
like again, your own peoples. I'm like, bro. First of all, your partner did it. Second of all, you got to find out that your partner has been in cahoots with your wife.
I mean, dog, all that shit was wild. But that being said, Eris, I've been waiting to ask you this question for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Which gun butt was better, the first one or the second?
Yes! Thank you. I'm so glad.
Yeah, we had to really dive into because our resident gun butt expert over here. Yeah, we really had to talk about that. So,
bruh. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh shit. See, first of all, I knew the gun butt was coming. I just knew it was coming. You sit when you sit my man in the chair, you're questioning him. You already took two kneecap shots. The only thing left is a gun butt if he's not going to kill you.
True.
So I'm just waiting for the gun butt. That gun butt was so swift and it was swift. It was so beautifully done because, first of all, when you can gun butt somebody and they have a perfect scar across their cheek,
that is like that. Was it Lewis from The Simpsons where he's doing that? Wow, that shit. It's like, ooh, it's perfect.
No. When I saw that, I need that meme. I need that meme of when the gun butt is just right, because that's what that was.
Man, that's how you know he's special forces, man. That shit was perfect.
Like, bruh, what side of the gun? Yo, did you have that thing sharpened or something? Because was there a blade attached to the to the butt of that gun? Because how the hell does that dude have a perfect scar across his cheek?
Hey, real talk. We have to talk about also too when he got to the farmhouse, how he just solid snaked all his boys into that one farmhouse, just corralled them in there, and just had bodies piling up in there.
Man, that freaking that sneaking mission that Jackie went on was.
He was in the woods and he pulled the shit over, and I'm like, holy shit! He pulled that shit out.
Dude, he's been following him that whole time. He had plenty of time to put all of that shit together.
He believes
the only thing that was missing from all of that was, what was that noise? That was the only.
Whose footprints are
these? You know, that was the only thing missing from Jackie was seeing him walk around with a cardboard box.
Oh my God, no! Actually, it was the scene where they figure out where he was hiding at in Belfast, right? Mm-hmm. So they crowded around the whole building. They bust in his room and all that. Now, in the middle of the fight, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Jackie picks a chair. Instantly, Jackie's power, defense, speed, dexterity, intelligence went up by 5. Yeah, by 50.
That's what made it fucking hilarious. I looked at D, I was like, dog, they already fucked up. They're in the fucking damn bedroom. It's a fucking rap.
Okay. Now, my first time
celebration. I'm sorry, real quick. With all the celebration going on, we're cracking up because he's kicking their ass. But I was like, why would you give him a chair? You never give Jackie Chan a chair.
Don't give Jackie anything. No, seriously.
They could have waited for him to come outside the house. Nope. Bedroom.
No. They go inside. They catch Jackie. They catch
furniture.
First of all, caught Jackie in the attic. They were trying to pull him out of the attic. I'm like, why were you trying to pull him out of the attic? Don't you realize there's ammunition for him down there? If anything, he's giving y'all the advantage by having y'all chase him. As soon as they pulled him down, Jackie was like, I guess I'm going to just have to beat the shit out of y'all with this chair.
And look, and Jackie was still, to give it up, I know this is an older version. This is Jackie being older anyway, but Jackie was still giving out hands for free 99, bro. Jackie was not scared of nobody.
He was serving, my man Jackie served them biscuits with gravy on the side.
Yo, this is one part of the movie. This is one part of the movie where this nigga got the whole, I call it the Jackie Chan special. When you hit X circle, and then you keep repeating square, where he punches you in the head, then the stomach, and just keep going out. Yo, why you can't nobody's blocking Jackie? He's fucking everybody up. And here's the best part. These niggas got guns in their hands. Jackie barely has a weapon in this whole entire movie and takes out the IRA by himself.
I mean, you heard what Homeboy said. There was 4 of us. He went through us like we weren't even there.
No, Pierce later on. You little man, run you down.
Like, he is a Chinaman, you know?
Oh, I like how they ended, and I like how they ended that scene too, by him looking off to the looking away from the camera. Chinaman.
The whole time I'm sitting there, I'm thinking of that. I'm thinking of the ass laugh from Big Lebowski with who's it, John Goodman, where he's like, and you know, that's not the normal nomenclature. Chinese American, not Chinaman.
I gotta be real, man. Them IRA dudes, they had a bit of racism to them. I gotta admit.
No. This the fact. He's like, you're letting that Chinaman run over ya. Get the fuck out of my face.
Look,
I
know Pierce is a Brit, but I'm like, there was a part of me that's like, your Irish accent is actually not that bad, Pierce. I gotta give it up to you.
Man.
You know, like I'm looking at. I said the same thing about Pierce. I was like, yo, Pierce, you and David Morrissey pull off Irish very well.
No bullshit, man.
They really do, don't they?
Oh my god, man.
I was laughing. I was thinking about the part where we find out that his nephew Sean is like special ops too, and his nephew fights Jackie, and Jackie is actually, you know, because this is like reserved Jackie Chan. This was the biggest fight in the movie between him and his nephew, and Hennessy's nephew, and this nigga has a machete, and somehow, some way, Jackie gets it out this nigga's hand multiple times in the fight. And I'm just like, yo, you let it, you know, and there's one part where he broke off sticks and used them to get him out of his hand. I was like, yo, you let that nigga get you and then choke you the fuck out. Jackie fucked this nigga up, man. And then Jackie I like how Jackie, like, he was like, let me guess you wanted names, right? He's like, all the names are in my phone. Like, oh, for real? Like, yeah.
But you know what was funny? You know, we talk about how, also too, Hennessy's wife, you know, his nephew does kind of look like Casey Affleck a little bit. I want to point that
Casey?
out. Yeah,
Casey Affleck? How do you see Casey?
I see Casey Affleck in the face a little bit. It's probably the hair because it looked like Casey Affleck circa Good Will Hunting.
Really? What is with you and old Casey Affleck? I
don't know, man. Casey Affleck is the Affleck that nobody fucking cares about, even though he...
Exactly.
But I just like how Chan's character, at one point when he's in the woods, has no shirt on, and then you realize Chan still got a six-pack going on here. He has like an old... like everybody's all into the dad bods, and here's Chan like, I got a fucking six-pack still. Fuck you guys.
This motherfucker pulled a Rambo off at
Yes,
that Rambo pull.
Only missing was the "I'm gonna get you, sucker." But no, what we got was Chan passed out and him flashing back to when he fought the pirates and when his kids got taken by the pirates. That was actually it. Like I said, that's where it really kind of emphasized and showed it. And it was like, oh, we got vintage Jackie Chan, but he couldn't overcome the pirates, and it was a shame. It was definitely sad, and we saw like why he is the person that he is. It was just like,
I mean, first of all, he didn't have Sylvester Stallone at his side with that with that freaking Desert Eagle like busting shots in homeboys' heads.
First off, he didn't have the Minister or Brother Rock at his side. That's what happened.
Minister Brother Rock. Because think about it. Think about this. When Thai pirates were taking over, they tried to take over in front of Rambo, and Rambo just gave that look like, "Yo, you about to catch these bullets." I mean, silently. No. I'm talking about silently when they was on the boat. When they was on the boat and they were getting ready to take everybody hostage, and Rambo just said, "You know what? Fuck this." Pop, pop.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. What Hennessy doesn't know is that the girl that he's fucking with, she's actually helping out his wife with the bombings.
Yeah. Not even helping out. I think she was just a part of it.
Yeah, she was a part of it, but she didn't know that it was his wife and all that stuff too. That I guess.
He didn't know. I like how he found out that he was banging his wife. And the only thing that was missing was him just getting in his face like, how did the vagina feel like, lad? Feel like You fucking my wife, you dirty motherfucker. You. I just like how he said. He's like, all I want you to do is one more thing for me, and you can go fuck back to New York, nigga.
My man said, I got one last job for you.
Go back to America, son.
He's like, and after you do that, go back to New York.
I wish he pulled the shit from like them PSAs back in the day. I learned it from you, Dad.
I just want to be like you. I just want to be like you. I want. Who can say no to that hot Irish MILF?
Hey, look, man, that's the chick from Aaron's probably seen her too. She's that chick from Into the Badlands. She's the homeboy's wife.
Yep.
Yeah, she was she was hot as shit Into the Badlands. So it's like, hey, I don't knock the fucking nephew for fucking her. So it's like, hey, look, here's what was funny too. She pulled the fucking shit where she was like, hey, I'm the MILF. We also forget too, the black dude that was working for Scotland Yard, he's literally telling Hennessy, hey, you need to fucking clean this shit up or I have to fucking arrest your ass.
He was pretty much, no, because everybody was telling him, man, look, dog, you done got enough leeway. What the hell up? Because this nigga from China is like, he's dunking on you right now, man.
Hey, look, low key, I think that black dude from Scotland Yard was kind of rooting for Quan too.
Oh yeah, he was, man. In fact, just by the ending, you can tell he was. Man.
Oh yeah, because I think one of the guys asked him like, "Hey, should we arrest him?" He's like, "Nah, he's good. We're good."
Yeah, he's like, nah. There's more of you gotta think about all the bullshit that the fact that he rolled these dudes the entire movie. But anyway, all right, now you probably saying, wait a minute. So Sean, what happened to Sean? Like, did he go back to New York? Yeah, but before he went out to New York, he had to do that job for his uncle. Shot his wife in the face.
Listen. I know that had to be rough. I know that had to be rough for him. It was like, damn, you just banged her, you just got to shoot her in the face. God damn.
Hey, look, my man took he took a page out of Homeboy from friggin' Modern Warfare out of Modern Warfare 3. Remember, no Russian.
Nigga.
He took a page straight out of his page, like out of his freaking playbook, and freaking double tap that ass.
Whew, man, tap that ass and double tap that ass. Amazing. It's amazing.
It's amazing that you actually said that just now.
I did.
I mean, okay, he didn't say no Russian, but he definitely said like no. It was like no loose ends. He was like no loose ends.
Now I will say this: y'all talked about Quan and fight in the woods. I think that was, and that's the thing we have to point out too. What I love about the fights is I was never a fan of the Bourne Identity shaky cam, even though I love those movies. What I like about Chan fighting Sean in particular is that they kept the camera tight on those two fighting.
Yeah, they kept it tight and they kept it at specific angles.
Yeah,
you're right. The shaky cam shit in the Bourne movies, that shit gets jarring, and I honestly don't like it. Having shaky cam, the worst is post production shaky cam.
Whew, yes,
that is the worst. See, going handheld for a fight scene, that's fine because it does make it look like more organic and like more natural. But when you just go absolute ape shit with it, that's annoying.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, so it's like when you see Chan fighting, hell, even in the last scene where he's inside the penthouse and fighting those dudes, and the shootout there was actually pretty cool. And the fact that you actually saw who was shooting who, it worked. And even when he was fighting the guys in that little small place and stuff, the fight was actually dope as shit.
I definitely love the staircase fight.
Oh yes, it was.
Dude,
that
the staircase fight
was something else.
That one tumble down the steps though did look like it broke Jackie Chan's hip though. I'm not.
We find out like Jackie Chan broke his hip. It's like, oh well, I'm not shocked that happened.
I can see him. I can see him like during the cut where he's laying on the ground like, oh God, I haven't felt this pain. Like I haven't felt like this since Armor of God.
Hey, I like to point, but I also point out too. Did you like during that fight in the penthouse how he just said fuck it and just fucking threw a 20-inch TV at dude's face?
Yes.
Yo, he slammed that thing right to his head, man. Yeah, at all. I just like how the dude told him to empty out his bag. And Jackie peeped the room just walking in there, man. And what got me was like, so y'all just know that's him, right? Because the way they were acting is like they already knew who he was, man. And he just flip over that bag and just start giving out them hands. These niggas had guns in a close space, and he was still kicking their ass.
He choked the dude out with his own belt.
Oh my god, man. Oh my god, he punched homegirl in the face. That was
Then what made more funny was how he again solid snaked himself out the fucking apartment by putting on a jacket, grabbing a dog, and going down the stairs.
And he tied the dog up to the bus stop.
It's like, god damn, that's smooth as shit.
Now the only thing I will say though is that you know how he was sitting down there. They showed the blood running down his arm, and when he was on the bus, they showed the blood running down his arm. I was thinking that they're going, snap, they're going to know where the blood comes from. None of that comes back up. And I was like, boom, movie. Why did you even shoot?
Well, the reason why it doesn't, first of all, my man accomplished his mission. He approached Hennessy and said, hey, look what I got here. So I got this picture of you and your mistress. Like, you knew this whole time who killed my daughter, and you did nothing. And you said nothing. See, now, I could have just went after the people that did it, you being one of them. But because this I'm going to do worse. I want you to click that send button. Now it is uploaded to the internet. You and your mistress. Everyone knows that you're a terrorist.
No, and the best part about that, though, because right before all that happened, right, Hennessy gets a call from the higher ups. It was like, yeah, so the prime minister ain't gonna fire you, but and that's just for right now. So you're technically. How in the world? No, you're not gonna say anything right now because when I say jump, when I say jump, you say where. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, that is getting you by the balls, sir.
But you know,
did you like how he played it all? He said, that terrorist bombing was supposed to take place on that plane that I was on, and thank God you're all right. Yeah. About that.
No, first off, fuck you, bitch, and the click you claim, because I was like, why would you do that to me? To me, that connects you right to it, though, man.
Yo, what had me rolling, though, was how Homegirl was messing around with this dude and put the bomb on his laptop. And I like how he's in the airport. And like, Ian Wood! Where's Ian Wood? And the dude has his headphones on. He's like, what's going on? Yeah, I think they're looking for Ian Wood.
I'm Ian Wood. Got your laptop?
Yo, for the record, that whole sequence of them running with that laptop was fucking gold. Because it's like, they got a bomb, they're trying to get this shit out, and I was like, I do not blame them. Don't blame them at all.
My man ran down that terminal, went like the nearest open one that was away from people, tossed that shit down the hall. That explosion, though.
I was like, man, me personally being an asshole I am, some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
But the one scene that had me rolling was when he was going down, and when the cop had the fucking laptop and was diving through them chairs, and it looked like it was an American dude, and he was sitting there like, what the fuck is going on? And just bam, he gets fucking kneed in the face.
One of the best lines, and I have to mention it, the best line in this movie comes from after Jackie Chan gives out all types of hands to the people that blew up the bus. The only one that was still alive was Daryl, and the guy from Scotland Law, Scotland Yard, was like, tell me what happens. Like, she was like, fuck you, spitting in his face. He said, you fucking slagged. He calls her a slag, and I died laughing.
They bitched her all across the room to get information, and then she finally got electroshocked, and she gave up the information. And I love how we got the double tap of no loose ends. Hey, boss, pop, pop, pop. I'm like, God damn.
He got that shit getting hit in the face. I was like, Jesus.
I also got to mention something else, you guys. There wasn't just one gun butt. There was
another one.
There was a second gun butt. There was a second gun button, and I'm going to tell you which one it was. Good old Hennessy. Hennessy. This time, Hennessy was on the receiving end of said gun butt, where he's looking directly at Jackie, and he's telling him, "Look, I read your file. You and I, we're the same. We both went through the same kind of war. Gun butt. We are nothing alike." I said, "You know damn well."
No.
I was like, "Yo, Pierce." I said, "Yo, Pierce, I gotta say it. You deserved every second of that gun butt to your face."
I'm gonna tell you how good the gun butt was, though. The gun butt was so good that you see him grab his glasses.
Oh, yeah.
That was a crisp gun butt. That was right there.
That was a super crispy ass gun butt that he caught, and that's like that's the best gun butt is when they don't see that shit coming.
That nigga disoriented the shit out of his eyes. He had to grab his glasses like, oh, whoa, where am I at?
Man, I was like, yo, why would you say that shit? The one dude the one dude that was nice to you. He was nice. At the same time, he was a broken man that just wanted names. Could you just give him the names?
The funny part is when you really think about it, if he did give him the names, Jackie would have killed them, and that would have killed all the loose ends on your part. It would have been easy for you just to give him the names.
If you think about it, holy shit, Ayo Pierce, Jackie did you a favor.
He was going to do him a favor. Give him the names. That's all you had to do was give him the names. That's going to be on the internet. Going to connect him to all of that. He's getting arrested. Yo, Interpol's going to be at that nigga's house in seconds.
Just like how he had the fucking iPhone and switched it over even after never intended to kill those people. Send.
I never intended to kill those people. Is this the iPhone 7? It's pretty good.
iPhone 7?
It's like, are you serious right now?
You killed women and children.
Oh man, when he said now you're a terrorist, I was like, and then ends it off with goodbye, Mr. Hennessy. I was like, wow, just very formal.
Yeah.
At least he was nice about it.
I mean, for one thing, the damage was done. You know, he didn't really need to do anything more. They're like, do I really need to kill Hennessy? No.
As Hennessy had that constipated look on his face after he said that shit.
Especially after Hennessy already killed the guy who did kill his daughter.
Yeah, but still, it's like you were complicit to the bullshit. So you know,
Again, had you just given me the information back then, you would have avoided so much shit.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. All of that. But you know what the best part about this movie was? When he got home and Homegirl that worked at the restaurant saw him still alive, cuts on his face, but still alive.
My man went back to work.
I mean, he went straight back to work.
It's like,
she just saw that. She saw that nigga and just kissed him and hugged him. It was like, oh. And then you find out they weren't going to kill him. And she was just crying. And then you see Jack crying, and he's all hugging her. It's like, yo, that's how you end the movie. Thank you.
Because they did find him. They was like, yeah, we found him. He's he's back at he went back to his restaurant. Should we go after him? No, we got to do something.
I mean, he did what he couldn't do, so, you know.
He did say, yeah, it's best not to, yeah. You saw his file. I ain't waking up that dragon. I don't want that.
I ain't waking up that dragon.
I don't need that smoke, dog. Nah.
I don't need that smoke. Look, we got what we wanted. We got the bombers. Look, we got the bombers killed. Like a nigga. The shit that's coming out about Hennessy is insane. Did y'all see the memes?
These crackers are crazy.
No. Did you see the thing about Hennessy? He was pulling. So the girl that blew up the bus, right? Yeah, the one you shot in the head. Yeah. Screw on her.
No. Wait, D, hold on. You gotta say it the right way because she said it herself. He was shagging.
Nigga was, man, blowing her back out, blowing the terrorist back out. I know, ain't that some shit?
Well, you know,
man. Be on people.
He is James.
But here's the thing. This movie taught me two things. Number one, the Chinese man wants something. Give it what the Chinese man wants. And number two, it be your own people. If you really look at a lot of this movie, it be your own people. Yo, I'm thinking everything's all nice. I love the shit out of my nephew. You fucking my wife, my nigga.
I'll say this though. You know why? You know why I think this movie, as a whole, was so good. This is the same guy that did GoldenEye and Casino Royale. Yeah, GoldenEye and Casino Royale. I was like, well, this movie is good and all that stuff. Because, yeah, of course. You know, even look, I love those Zorro movies too. So yeah, that makes sense.
I still don't know why you like the Zorro movie.
Hey, look, man, I love Zeta Jones. Antonio Banderas can do no wrong. So, I mean, come on. You know it.
Well, look. I will say the first one was good. The second one, though?
Oh, The Legend of Zorro, where he has a kid, and I'm like, well, of course you put a kid in there. Now you're going to fuck it all up because of this.
That's what I was saying. You like the second one?
It's all right. I mean, look. Anytime Zorro has to fight white people in California, I'm fine with this. I mean, come on. That's all the second Zorro was. It was basically Zorro trying to keep California from being colonized. You
know? Zorro. Thank you, Mexican Black Panther. Thank you very much.
You know what, man? I swear to God, man, if this episode blows up because Mexico is like, oh shit, he recognized Zorro. Yeah, it's like, well,
hey, it took somebody a long time to do it, man.
Hey, look, but you ain't lying though. If you want to be real, I mean, Zorro was their Black Panther. If you want to be fair, so you're right.
You know what? Look, speaking of current Black Panther, Jackie Chan was very good in this movie, man.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you want an emphasis, if people really weren't checking out his Hong Kong production movies where he was being serious, this was the movie to kind of watch and be like, oh, he actually is serious, and it worked.
It is kind of fun. It's kind of funny. I was trying to look for a good cut of this movie pretty much everywhere on the internet, and I ended up finding it actually on YouTube.
Yeah, somebody actually put the whole thing up on YouTube. I was laughing because I'm like,
but it's basically, you can tell they uploaded it from a different server from a different country because it was like either in Thai or something like that. But the interesting thing I got from that was at the end of the movie, it was Jackie Chan singing the ending theme song. Of course it was.
I mean,
but,
yeah. So I would say this was because what people don't realize too. This is one of those films that was co-produced by China.
Mm-hmm, yeah, because you saw the TMP logo. It was the other people that does
Wanda Pictures, STX Films. They're the ones. STX Films. They're the same people that did that Mark Wahlberg movie 22 Mile, the Mile 22, whatever the fuck that movie was.
I did find it funny that we had to sit through at least six co-producers before we got to the title.
Yeah, but you're going to be seeing a lot of that anyway because China is really trying to step up their production period. And
J-Lo's comedy movie that came out, that was a Chinese co-production movie.
Yeah, a lot of these Chinese companies are really trying to get their claim in Hollywood, which is funny to me anyway, because a lot of what Hollywood is due to the Chinese, especially when it comes to martial arts. You know what I mean? They display the best and all that anyway. So it's kind of funny that you're starting to see it more just for these conventional pictures. Hell, we seen it in I think TMP actually did what's the face too the Happy Time Murders or something like that.
Yeah.
Hwan Pictures did that.
Yeah.
Hwan Pictures did that. Yeah. But still, you starting to see, like you said, we had to sit through 6 of them. Get used to that, especially when it's a Chinese production that's bad up.
To think that Matt Damon movie that he did was the start of all that.
Mm-hmm.
It is amazing. It is amazing. But hey, this is the time that we live in now. But look, if we can get good movies like this out, I'm fine with it. Because I'll be honest with you, if they told me this was directed DVD, I still fucking watch it.
It'd be one of the best directed DVD movies you can watch.
Oh yeah, I mean,
you know how I get mad at how Bright. You know how Bright and Bird Box got overrated by everybody.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
If this movie would have got that same treatment that those 2 movies got on Netflix, it will fucking murder.
Yeah,
it would have murdered because this movie is actually good.
You know, I'm mad I didn't even find that movie on Netflix anymore.
What?
Oh, like this movie, The Foreigner.
Oh yeah, it was on Netflix. They took it off probably like almost like before the summer, maybe, but because it used to be up there, I didn't see it. I never got a chance to watch it again.
Well, it was funny because they said but what was funny too was that I don't think you followed the production on this. Apparently, like before it came out in America, it hit Netflix over in the UK.
Oh,
yeah.
See, but this is the type of quality movie you can say, yeah, I can imagine going to the theaters if they can sell it. You know what I mean? It's still good enough. It's still top quality direction and all that. So yeah, but I also see it going straight to DVD. You know what I mean? So I can see it going both ways actually. And it's rare that we get movies like that that are actually good that can go both ways like that. You know? So.
And I think it was also too the fact that it's like we see Pierce Brosnan as like a bad of sorts. Which because let's be real about this. The last time he was a bad guy was that fucking movie that he did with Rena Russo, where he was like an art dealer thief and shit.
No. It was another movie. It was another Rene Russo.
Rene
right?
Russo. I don't know why I say Rene Russo. Rene Russo. Yeah.
No. The last movie he actually played the bad guy in. I do not know the name of this movie, but I can tell you that Mila Jovovich was in it, and he was a terrorist blowing up different buildings and stuff like that.
Get out of here!
Yeah, wow. I forgot the name of the movie. It came out probably in 2015, maybe. It's okay. It ain't that good. It's okay at best. I forgot the name.
Survivor.
Is it Survivor? I don't remember.
British Americans, directed by James Bateague, Mila Jovovich, Pierce Brosnan, Angela Bassett, James DeYoung. Yeah.
I don't remember Angela Bassett. I've seen that movie like 3 times. I don't remember shit
you're right.
about.
He was assassin and bombing. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. That was the last time. Yeah, but
I never seen it, so yeah, you're right. Dude, Dylan McDermott was in that? Nice.
Yeah, he was in that movie. Anyway.
But yeah, man. But yeah, that's The Foreigner. I love that. You guys should definitely check it out. It's definitely a good movie.
Please watch it.
Yeah,
I know it came out in 2017, but please watch it. And if you already watched it, please watch it again.
Yeah, and you know, next week, everybody, we're going to be doing Beast Wars, and you know, that's just Prime, of course. That is just Prime. Our boy Prime will be on there, and I hope y'all will listen to that. But you know, more importantly, we want the names. We want the names. You're probably going to say, well, I don't have the names. I'm like, I want the names. And then, you know, me and Eris and see rough you up. You'd be like, where are the names? Like, all right, here you are. You write the names down. And I look at it. Rob, Jamie, fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
All of a sudden, Rob is speaking in an Irish accent and shit.
What, D? Don't say it, D. Don't say it. Yeah, and Jamie's actually screwing the guy.
You're shagging him, aren't you?
Blur girls and what he shoots her in the head. You could make a scene. You could make an actual meme out of that scene. And look, I promise to talk about FanCon. I'm done. Sorry.
Oh, man. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we just want the names. We're out.